Today's duel is going to be a best of 3 with me playing the OP16 Ace versus the AI controlled OP16 Teach. Here's the deck we are using. There's a link in the description and comments to the deck profile video covering this deck in more detail. I'm going to walk you through my thought process so you can understand every move and why I make them. Win or lose, let's get started, and comment below which leader matchups you would like to see next. So our leader definitely wants to go second because basically the best cards he has are 8 drops, so we want to specifically go second if possible. Now with this specific hand, I would say keep this. First of all, you have one of your winning game conditions, which is your ace. The only thing you need now is the 8 cost Whitebeard, and you have one searching card. You don't really have another early game card to use, so this is pretty much good. So take this hand. Okay, we'll go ahead and rearrange these. Pretty good. It's a pretty good hand. All right, so he played a Vasco shot here. So this is a little dangerous because once again, this leader can redirect attack, so you have to in advance figure out if it can affect one of your units. For example, this one here rests a 6 cost, so you want to maybe hopefully attack with 6 costs beforehand. Okay, we have a good mix of stuff here. We'll go ahead and activate our searching card here, which is a stage. It's going to be a top 3, and we ended up getting the Whitebeard. This is perfect. So we'll go ahead and grab the Whitebeard. We have all of our cards set up already. We have the Ace, and we have the new game. Unfortunately, we didn't get like the Ezo or 1-drop Garp to help us attack in the next round. However, turn 2, we have this Luffy, which is pretty great. Nothing left to do with our 1 Don, unfortunately, so we're just going to have to end our turn here. All right, now Teach is gonna jump on in and start doing some damage now, and because we have 5, another Vasco shot. All right, well, because we do have 5 life, we're gonna go ahead and take it. It's okay. In this deck, there aren't really any triggers, so you know the opponent doesn't have. You don't have to worry about any of that stuff. So we took the hit, and it ended up being a Garp. Well, unfortunately, it was too bad we couldn't get that on the first turn, but now we have this Luffy coming in, which is pretty nice. We got another one of these. Okay, so next turn, our next turn is going to be definitely Ace. And then the turn after, it's going to be Edward Newgate. But it's pretty nice because next turn, even though we are playing off curve, we can play with 6 drop Ace plus Garp, which is pretty nice. But this turn, we're just going to want a Luffy. You could potentially, if you want, you could do Garp and search for more, but there really isn't another card we're looking for. We have everything that we need here. So yeah, the first thing you want to do before throwing down this Luffy is you definitely want to attack. Because there is a chance that he takes the hit, then he rests it, and then he can attack into the Luffy. But yes, basically this card here, if you have 6 or more Dawn, this card gets -2 cost. But basically we want to play it on curve, and also you can trash a card with 8,000 power to give your leader some power. So we're going to attack first again. I wonder if he's going to redirect it. He might. It's a weird AI. He might do it. Yep. He directed the attack. He got rid of the Shiryu right into the Vasco shot. So on KO, you draw a card, which is kind of nice for them. All right, so we'll go ahead and play this Luffy. Nice, and then that's it. Can't really give it rush because it needs 2,000 more power. Then we go ahead and end the turn. You can always trash this to give a Dawn, but it's not enough for the thingy. All right, next turn. It's gonna be pretty simple. It's just Ace and Garp unless something changes. This is what we're gonna be using. We're probably gonna take this next hit as well. We have another card, Dot Q on the field. Full of lead, gonna start searching. He got rid of that card. He ended up getting Katarina. It's fine. Go ahead and increase the size of this so you guys can see the log better. Okay, and he's attacking me. Yeah, just take the hit. There's no way we're defending against that. It's all good. Take the hit. So you can absolutely use this ability now to trash a card and you become 7,000. So you trash one card and then you go up another counter to power out of it, but you definitely don't want to. We'll just take the hit. Fine, it's completely fine. Okay, we're a little bit of a pickle, but they don't have a crazy board for attacking. We do. We are going to have a good attack. Okay, so before you play any cards here, remember, they have triggers, they have redirects. You want to probably start attacking first. So our game plan is we're going to throw Ace and we're going to throw Garp. But it doesn't matter if we do it before or after. You definitely want to do it after you attack because they can do stuff. So we're going to battle with Luffy first and attack the only card we can. And it's probably going to redirect. He redirected, he got rid of the 10 drop into the Vasco again. So I can draw another card. So he's really protecting his hand. Okay, then we'll go ahead and straight out attack with Ace to his face. See if he's probably gonna take the hit. Take the hit. Okay, no trigger happened. That's good. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and play now the Ace. So go and search with this. Okay, now here's where you need to start thinking even harder, because with this deck you already have the two pieces you need, which is the ace and the new gate. If there was another new gate in here, I would definitely grab it, but right now it's a toss up between this defensive card, this Vista for another 8k, or another ace. If you feel like your ace on the board is going to get removed, absolutely grab another one, but I think we're gonna be fine. I'm gonna grab this freaking Vista, so I'm gonna do that using the freaking ace. Okay, then it doesn't matter the order on the bottom, you're not going through your deck. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're going to play, you can play Ezo or Garp. Honestly, I would probably always play the Garp over the Ezo, because this one actually allows you to search. So once again, looking for the 8 cost. We didn't get the 8 cost, however, there is some defensive here. There's another card here. Basically, probably want to just get more cards, right? So this ore is not only acts as a blocker, but also an 8 cost in your hand. So we'll grab that. Okay, and then that's going to be our turn. If we had like more Dawn, we could put like 2 Dawn on him and start searching, but that's it. That's pretty much it. Next turn, that's when we start popping off. That's our game plan. We got Whitebeard, baby. On a Whitebeard. All right, see what this Teach is going to do. Got 7 Dawn. Oh, Borsellino, this guy's an idiot. Didn't play with 2 with freaking. Wait, okay, to be honest, with Teach, you definitely want to go down to 2 life before you start playing Borsellino, obviously. All right, so he's going to attack into 7 into this Luffy. Now we're not going to use this Luffy's ability. We're going to go ahead and just get rid of a card in order to go up. So we're probably just going to get rid of this Marco, to be honest. The Marco's good against high removal decks. The deck we're playing against, not really high removal. We can remove this guy for a 2k. So this is 7 into an 8,000. We're good to go. All right, now it's our turn. Pretty good. These guys are all up. We have some great attackers. And honestly, with this one, should you wait? Should you play it ASAP? It's okay to just attack first, because playing the new gate is not going to mess up our state that much. So we will attack first. I will attack with this Luffy first into the face of the Whitebeard, the Blackbeard. And he redirected to Doc Q. Doc Q was able to, the Doc Q was able to draw a card, and with the secondary ability, KO a 1 or less, which was the Garp on the field. We'll go ahead and battle with Ace into his face. And he defended with Katarina 2k. Now we're going to play our win condition Edward Newgate. It's a 10 cost. We're going to reveal 2 cards in our hand in order to give somebody negative 6,000. Unfortunately, it's not going to do much here. But now we can go ahead and... So he already used... I think he already used the redirect, right? Which was pretty bad on him. So now we can go ahead and attack with 7,000. Into a 5, which is a great number. 7,000 into a 5. If this was a 6,000 leader, you'd bet we'd remove the Moby Dick in order to give the rest of Dawn to this Ace here. But we're gonna go ahead and just attack 7 to 5 with 2k with a double damage. And he just took that block. Obviously one of the best things to do there. We're gonna activate our leader's ability to give a 8,000 plus Whitebeard rush, and we will hit his face for 10k. He'll probably just take that 100%. And then let's see if a trigger goes off. No trigger. Okay. And then that's pretty much our turn. Can't do anything else, but it's completely fine. Wow, pretty freaking good. Yep. Activate main once per turn. All right, we're good. All right, things are going great. Okay, so this guy's got 9 now. He has his 8 cost Whitebeard. He full elected to get rid of... What did he full elect? He got rid of a 10 drop Teach. He has the 8 drop Teach, which is not terrible. Borsellino to heal again. Doc Q to redirect. Another Von Augur in the future to redirect. They're really freaking annoying. So freaking annoying. So he healed and he has some redirects. He's going 7,000 into my Luffy. We'll go ahead and not use Luffy's ability, but then go up 2k again. And I believe the best thing to do is go ahead and use the Marco again to go 2k plus on Luffy. There you go. So yeah, we're in a good position. So once again, it would be best if we had just another Whitebeard. So here's the deal. We're going to search really fast, but we're going to go ahead and activate. Unfortunately, you can't activate this to give the Dawn away. But actually, no, we can do it. We can go ahead and use Ezo first. So we'll use Ezo first. We'll go ahead and reveal a character to draw a card. 8,000 character to draw a card. If it's Whitebeard, we're done. Oh, no, there you go. Okay, then we're gonna activate this Moby Dick in order to give a rested Dawn to somebody. And I'm probably gonna give it to our 2K boy. I'll give it to this Luffy, so it's a 7,000. Okay, then we're going to, with our 9 Dawn left, we're gonna play another searching Moby Dick Whitebeard card. Search, we got Whitebeard, that's exactly what we wanted. It's really, really good. Okay, now with that, we can go ahead and, well, the first thing we'll do is we'll start attacking with what we already got on the board. So we'll battle with Luffy and see if he's dumb enough to activate his thing. And he took the hits. Maybe he doesn't have a trigger in his hand. Oh, he activated the Blackbeard trigger. Negate the effect of one of my characters, then KO a 5 or less. So he KO'd the Ace here. So I did say they don't have a lot of removal. This is one of the like very, very few in the deck, which was pretty bad. So our defenses really took a hit there. But luckily, I've been trying to get rid of bricks, so we've got rid of these Marcos, and we still have some 1K and 2Ks here. It just sucks that we lost our Ace, but that's the stuff you kind of want to think and work towards. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and attack with this Newgate and see if the opponent is gonna be stupid enough to use his redirect. He does not. So he Black Vortex, negate the effect of a leader or character card. Now, I believe that means I can't use my leader ability. But we'll go ahead and see. Yeah, I can't use my leader ability anymore, so that was pretty. These freaking stuff sucks. So I can't freaking rush with this Newgate, but at least I can still throw it out. So I'll go ahead and play out this Newgate here. So I will go ahead and reveal once again. Damn, what a turn! Freaking, oh god, so many good triggers. Reveal it. Against Borsellino minus 6,000. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just battle. So with the more Newgates you have, it is just adding 2,000. So this is a 9,000 attacking character. Boom. And he's probably going to redirect it or block with this one. There you go. Damn, so I can't use my leader's ability. That's really bad. So yeah, playing against this leader, you just want to go back and forth with, just think about the triggers that they have. So you want to really research the deck, the kind of stuff they put in there. But basically, that's all I can do in my turn. We lost our 2K defensive powers, but luckily we already have some 2Ks in here. This deck doesn't have a lot of natural 2Ks, which is why you rely on your Ace. But in general, you want to kind of hold him. So he grabbed the freaking 8-cost Teach, which is freaking healing. He's activating it. He healed again. But the thing is, though, you keep doing that, you really don't have a lot to attack on the board. You're just going to have to keep attacking with this character. So he's going to go 7 into my Luffy again. Well, I'm not going to activate that. I'm going to go ahead and use the Curial for a 2K, going plus 2,000 over. So we're good to go. So he healed again. But, so basically he can redirect. He has like 3 HP here. Oof. Okay, so I have 10 Dawn. And now that I dig it, once again, the best thing to keep playing is going to be over and over again. Just keep playing that Whitebeard. But the freaking Newgate, 8 cost, I don't have it. So our next best is going to be probably these Vistas are really good. So we're going to go ahead and grab it. Yeah, I'm going to have to do this Vista right now. So we'll go ahead and play Vista. And I'm going to activate. I'm going to use the ability to show an 8,000 to draw a card. Now that he has 2 characters that are really low, Vista can destroy them with a Dawn attached to him. So I'm going to go ahead and I have 4 Dawn left. I think I'm going to activate this in order to give the Vista the +1. I don't want to use up one of my active Dawns here. Then we'll activate Ace to give him Rush. He's plus 8,000. Then we'll go ahead and battle and I'll attack. And during the attack, I can remove Van Augur and freaking .Q. So these are 2 cards that are going to pretty much destroy any sort of redirect there. He took the hit. And it was a Vasco shot, which rested one of my 6 costs. I said that was going to happen. But, you know, the order we played it was much better. So he took the hit. Now this guy's pretty much almost GG right here, right? So we'll go ahead and just see what the opponent will do. I'll attack 7,000 into his 5,000, see what he decides to do. And he directed into this, so nothing happens. Okay, well, we pretty much are fine here. I will attack 10,000. Pretty much, if he has 5,000, you want to think at the best case scenario, 2K, 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 right? So you want to go 7, 9, blah, blah, blah. So you want to attack in 11,000. 11,000 into that. And took the hits. Vasco shot rests another 6 cost. Jeez, that really could mess you up if you played wrong. Okay, but anyway, the rest goes on Ace, and it's a GG win here. Hell yeah. So we have, boom, 12,000. 12,000 into this Marshall D Teach's phase, and it's a win, -2. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and play again. Remember, it's gonna be a 2 out of 3. However, we're gonna swap who goes first. I will go first instead of going second, so we are actually playing on the curve that we don't want that much, right? Or less than sort of best curve here. Okay, so we have 2 searching cards. We have Newgates. We will keep this hand. We're searching for the 5-cost ace. Nice. Okay, we'll go ahead and activate a card and play a card, and we'll play Garp. And we're looking for the 5-cost ace. We did not get it, but we have this Luffy or the Rayleigh. We're definitely gonna grab the Rayleigh over the Luffy, and then that's it. So we're gonna have to just end our turn there. Doesn't matter what the things on the bottom go, but just remember, you got rid of all Luffy's if that really matters to you. End turn. All right, cool. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. Stomach Dot Q on KO. KO, one of my low-cost cards, kind of annoying. Okay, I have 3 Dawn. So 2 things you can do here. You can put all Dawn on Garp and attack, which he might, he might redirect if we're going kind of crazy hard. Or you could just throw out the Ezo. But I think in this particular deck, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Because the Ezo really isn't a searching card. It's just draw 1 card. You have no idea what it is. So I'd rather just attack with this card and see what he does. Okay, he redirected to the dot Q. You draw a card. This thing died. Whatever. And then we go ahead and battle. Yep, he took that hit. Really dumb if he doesn't take the hit. And the trigger is this. Oh, he got an 8 cost, so that negates it. What is it? What was that? The KO's a 5-drop or less? Sucker. Okay, we're good. Can't do anything else. Now, we're playing off curve. Next turn would be really, really good to use Ace. But if we have 5, at least we have the Luffy plus Ezo turn now. So he's attacking me. I have 5 Dawn. We'll go ahead and let him attack me. The San Juan. If your leader has Whitebeard draw on KO, then your leader's attacks become 7,000. Oof. Or leader, yeah, base power. Okay. Okay, this is what we got here. So the first thing we're going to want to do is search first. So go ahead and play. Well, actually, it doesn't matter if you attack first or play these cards first. Sorry, it does matter. Because there could be some random stuff that can mess with you. And it doesn't matter what we draw from here. It's not going to change our turn up. We're always going to play these 2. So we want to battle with Ace first. Let's see. And he did you see what happened there? The AI is a little stupid. So he redirected it into the Sun Wolf, and then he countered up there. Very, very dumb. Okay, but anyway, we'll go ahead and play this Ezo. We can reveal 8,000 power to draw a card. And we reveal the Rayleigh. And we got the Vista. Now we're going to play this. There's another one we can do, but you want to use this one for sure. So activate this Luffy. And then we'll go in our turn. I need to ask the maker of Straw Table if there's a way to increase the, increase the smartness of the AI. Dot Q. So we activated Shiryu, trash a card to put one on top. He's attacking. Wait, who's attacking what? 5,000 power. He's attacking my face. I can trash 1 card to be a 7,000. This is actually one of the really good opportunities to do so. So I'll trash an 8,000 character, and in this situation, I'll get rid of this Rayleigh. They're both really good to get rid of. I have 2 of each, so probably this Rayleigh. So now this Luffy 7 and my leader 7,000. So that means he can't attack with this Teach here. So this is a really good situation. This little Luffy here. Okay, I'm not finding my 5-cost aces, but we do have next turn our Edward Newgate. 7 Dawn, right? Okay, what we're gonna do is we are going to play this Ezo, see if we can search for another card. Come on, aces. Aces, aces, aces. Did not get the ace. All right, with 6 Dawn left, we're just gonna probably play with Vista here. And we're gonna rush him down and do some damage. Probably end up doing that. But before we do that, let's go ahead and attack with our cards on the field already. So let's go Ace into Teach. 5-5. He took it. Surprised he didn't redirect. And it killed a bunch of my little guys. Damn. Yeah. Damn. You bastard. KO 2 of your opponent's characters, of course. All right. But now we're gonna do. So I didn't attack this one first because when this KOs, the leader becomes 7,000. So I did it in this particular order. Yeah. See if he takes it. Took it. So it's 7,000. But we're still going to freaking rush with this anyway. So we reveal a card plus draw. We got Relay, of course. And we activate our leader's ability. Give this card rush. So now it's a 8,000 attacking, a 7,000 card. Less than ideal, but I wanted to get rid of it. Vasco shot plus Jesus Burgess. All right, that's it. So now you can see a duel when we just don't have an ace on the board. You want that's why you always want to try to, you know, always plan around not having ace. And he's stupid. He should have took the hits in order to heal with your Borsellino. That's what you want to do. I need to activate the medium version of this AI. 8-8. So I definitely, do I want to trash a card to make Luffy buff as well as my leader buff? Here's the deal. If I get rid of a card now, it's actually really good because I can remove a 2K, which I couldn't have moved generally. He's not attacking this Vista. However, now this guy's plus 1,000 and I'm 2,000 here. And I'm still going to counter out of that. So we're going to use a Thatch for this one. That's plus 1,000. So 9,000 to his 8,000. But now in the future, this thing is strong, right? So now he's 7-7, which is pretty good. So we'll go ahead and just get rid of another card. We definitely don't want this Luffy to die. Now I'm going to have to get rid of my 2Ks now. I could trash 2 cards, but yeah, there's just 1 card. Okay. Yeah, that was fine. Okay. Damn. Come on, man. Okay, so this is an interesting turn. He has Shiryu. He has Borsellino. Actually, playing a Silver's Relay is not the worst because I can get the Shiryu a little low. So this is a situation where you know what? No, I have 2 AKs. I'm playing the Newgate still the best. And I'll play it ASAP. The Newgate played, reveal 2 cards to give somebody negative 6,000. Which we have 3 8 cost AK powers. So remove this negative 6,000. So now this Luffy can start attacking this 2K 6-2. And he just let it die. Okay. Now we have 1 Don left. We want to make him activate his ability if possible. With 1 Don, I'll probably just attach it to this Newgate later. 8,000 to your face. And he redirected to Lafitte. Okay, then we're going to... So we don't want him to activate blocker on Ace. So we're going to try to attack with his Newgate next. Activate my leader's ability to give him rush. There's no reason to give him an extra Dawn right now. He can't defend against a 10k unless he blocks. So he took the hit. Is the AI smart enough to not take the double damage? He can't arena. Draw 1 card, then play a 1 cost in the trash. So now there's nothing left we can do with the 1 Dawn. You can technically leave it up to the bluff. You can. But basically, we're just going to go ahead and give the Dawn to Mace and then attack. 8,000. He's going to block with Borsellino, otherwise double damage gets taken. Okay, the AI was smart enough to defend against the double damage. He saw the double damage, and then it's like, I don't want to... Nah, dog, no. No. If he can't remove my Whitebeard, he's in trouble. He is in trouble too. Oh, God. Look at the top 3 and heal 1. Yeah, Jesus. 2k 7,000 power into my Luffy. It's the only attacker on the board. We're gonna go ahead and say no and put another 2k on the board. 8,000 to 7,000. Now it's our turn. He has pretty much 1 defense here. The Moby Dick. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and play this and search. We might be able to get another Whitebeard. We did not. We did get our we finally got our ace, which is fine. I'll take the ace. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to get the double damage off, but he has, the AI is probably smart enough to, you know, deal against it, right? We'll see if the AI is stupid as hell. All right, so I'm most likely gonna play the Silver's Relay this turn. I won't be able to specifically give him rush, but I could give the Ace rush. I can give the Thatch rush, but he could also just be a blocker. Let's just see how the battle plays out. I'll attack with this Newgate first. Probably want to attack with these guys first. He redirected to the Vasco. Oh, that's a mistake. Duh. I was thinking about... I forgot you could just do that. Anyway, AI is retarded. Sorry. Now we have 7,000. Then we have to assume So if you want to get this off 100%, we have to assume, like, okay, he pretty much stopped another attack. But basically, we're going to attack with this now. So the best case scenario they can have is a 0 cost into an 8,000. But I think Teach doesn't run that. But he could have 2/2Ks. So we want this leader to be give down. Hold on. Yes. Want to activate this. So we want to attack with 9,000 pretty much. Give le down. Give le down. Okay, we want a 9,000 attack this. So this one 100% goes through as a double damage. And Von Augur, activate his thingy, which is give somebody negative 3,000, which on my attacking Luffy, negative 3,000. It's kind of annoying. It's fine. With 8 Don left, I will go ahead and I will play this ace. So I am gonna play this ace. It's gonna search now. So we got Whitebeard. We're gonna play the Whitebeard next turn. Doesn't matter the order. Give Dawn. Now we want to give all the Dawn to this ace. Unfortunately, we can't attack with a Luffy anymore. But now we can activate this ace to give him 8,000 power plus as a battler. So now I can attack his face at 9,000. Cool. No trigger. So it's looking pretty good for us. We'll go ahead and end the turn. Yeah. All right. Oof. Man, the rush down, huh? Hey, oof. There's a blocker, and it stops someone from attacking next turn. He stopped my Newgate from attacking, but he's also stupid enough and attacking my my Whitebeard. No, we definitely don't want him to die. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this as a 2K. Okay, because he gives me 2,000 on my turn. I think if the AI was smart, he's probably used this to attack one of my other characters. 5,000 to 5,000. Crash one character with 8,000 from your hand to give it. No, let's get rid of a Thatch. All right. Just might as well stay up. Doesn't matter. All right. So if we draw the Big Daddy, oh, I thought we were gonna freaking draw. What's his face? Because like it's not in the trash, right? Nah. Big Daddy Roger. So yeah. Oh yeah, it negates it for the 2,000. My bad. This might be a rough turn, to be honest. But let's go ahead and play this Newgate off. I can't reveal. Unfortunately, I can't reveal. We're really, really low. So honestly, I guess if you wanted to, you could have took the hit to give you a higher chance to draw the 10 drop. If you believe this is the last turn, right? So I probably should have taken the hit. Yeah, you probably should have. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're probably gonna activate, make sure Newgate can attack. And we'll just go 10,000 and we'll see what happens. But once again, you want to go like 11,000, right? So 11,000 is a good number. And we'll attack. See what he does. So he redirected to this guy and he died, which means that this guy stayed up. Okay, 1 Dawn left. Okay, I'm just gonna attack with a basic 6,000. He has a 2K. Oh, 2 2s. Okay, we'll attack with another 6,000. And he took the hit. Okay, he had nothing left. So basically, he just took it. I don't know why. Because you have blocker with this. Probably because it didn't matter. Because he had blocker with this, and then I attack with these two with 1 Dawn left over. Okay, so that is today's game of playing this Ace versus this Teach. Once again, if you guys enjoyed, please like, sub Areno, and let me know down below which leader you want me to play and which matchups do you want to see next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.